Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody, and if this is your first time tuning in, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications of future videos. Alright, so I just inspected the hives last week, so that's not what I'm doing today. Instead, I'm going to be checking on the nuke, which was the split that I made from hive number 4. I moved the parent queen into that hive along with a few frames of brood, food, and eggs, larvae, and some, well, cap brood in different stages. So I did that last week on the 20th. Today's the 28th, so it's been 8 days. And I haven't seen too much activity coming out the front porch. I do have an entrance reducer down on the smallest size just to protect them because there wasn't an abundance of bees in the nuke. And the end goal today is to add another 5-frame box on top with some brand new frames and foundation. I will checkerboard the 10 frames between the two boxes, giving the queen enough space to build up the colony. And later today I will feed them a quart of 1-to-1 syrup. I just made it so it's still too hot to add to the boardman feeder, which is the style of feeder I use for the 5-frame nukes, just so a division board feeder doesn't take up valuable space inside the hive. Alright, so like usual, enough of me yapping. Let's get set up over in the bee yard, pop the top on the nuke, which is the split from hive 4, and see how the queen's been doing, see what the bees have been up to, and then checkerboard that colony with another 5-frame box on top, giving them enough space to draw it all out. Long-term thinking, probably in another month or so, once they've drawn out the 10 frames, move them into a 10-frame box. Alright, over here at the nuke, let's pop the top. See how things are looking. I got the other 5-frame box with brand new foundation, lightly coat it with wax, of course, from the manufacturer. All ready, so let's see how this hive's doing, and then I'll show you the checkerboarding technique between two boxes vertically. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying in the intro. We'll take a look at the entrance real quick. But as you can see, they got bees all down in there working the frames. Let's take a look at the entrance real quick. So this is my concern. You just don't really see too many bees coming and going. Got one checking out the activity. But yeah, let's take a look inside and see what's going on. So when I made the split, I gave them all drawn foundation, so the queen should be able to work very quickly with what was provided. I'm just really checking for eggs. Actually, let me grab that flashlight real quick. And that's why you should make sure. I don't know what's reflecting in the sun, but it definitely wasn't eggs. Alright, so let's set this aside. Yeah, I'm not sure why there's not much activity coming and going from the hive. Because when I moved them over, they had a decent amount of bees in here. They should have had some field bees and everything as well. Alright, this side has some pretty nice brood. We got some spun larvae, so keep looking around the spun larvae. Should start seeing some eggs. No eggs there. Alright, we got some eggs. Hopefully it's on camera. Let's see, let me back up. We got some eggs right here. I doubt the camera will pick up on that, but in case it does, Should see some eggs right around there. So that's good. Queen's still here, doing her thing. So let me see if I can find the queen. I do have that same queen clip, which I'm gonna give it another shot. And if I can cage her, that would be great. So then I can move around a little more freely and not worry about rolling her, squishing her, otherwise killing her. So that frame looks like a lot of food. It's got a lot of pollen. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get the flashlight again. Looks like a good frame for eggs, but I don't see any. Let's look a little harder for the queen. Hopefully we can find her. Maybe figure out what's going on. She's not there. There ain't much going on here at all. Alright. If I had to guess, probably just overlooked her. And I might end up shaking some bees from hive number 4 into this colony, considering I know they don't have a queen. They have a bunch of queen cells that haven't hatched yet. So they're in the process of requeening. You would think a queen would be able to easily be able to be found in a 5 frame, but sometimes they do a really good job of hiding. There she is. Alright. See if I can cage her again. She is hiding on bare foundation. There we go. Move over the wax. Need some more space. Nope. Alright, I'm not going to mess with the clip this time. Hopefully you can see her in there. And let's see. Yeah, okay, she's still in there. Alright, let's just set that down. Do not touch the tension. That's what happened last time if you look at my blooper film. Alright, so I'm going to leave, let's see, we got 5 down there. We got 5 up here. I'm going to get it going like this. I'm going to have new frames on the outside and the center, and then that means I'm going to put 2 frames, yeah, 2 frames down below. So let's move this up top like so. Let's grab another frame. Let's see, maybe use this one. And then the concept with checkerboarding, just like in a 10 frame, it's every other frame. So how do you do it in a 5 frame nuke when you're checkerboarding vertically? So simple. So I'll have an old frame here, new frame, old frame, new frame, old frame. So So old frames on the outside. Let's move her over here. Old frames on the outside, and we'll put the new frames in the empty spots. And then use your hive tool just to get everything spaced correctly. Put them on top like so. So hopefully you can see that. Old frame, new frame up top, new frame below, old frame up top, so on and so forth. Alright, so hopefully between doing this and then giving them a quart of 1-to-1 syrup this afternoon once it cools down, hopefully that will promote this hive to build up quicker than they have been. And then let's see, the queen's still in here. Yes. Okay, we'll move her over there. I'm going to grab a frame. Yeah, I'm going to grab a frame out of hive number 4, shake them in here, and then call it a day. Alright, here we go. Add to this population real quick. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just doubled up the 5-frame nuke, found the queen. One more look at her. Hopefully you can see her right there. We'll release her. Get a close-up of that. And that's it. Let's see if she walks on out. There she goes. Alright, so we'll see how this goes. Follow up in about a week. She's still laying eggs, not as much as I would like to see, but she's still building up the colony. Hopefully by shaking a frame of bees from hive number 4 into here gives them a little bit of a boost, and this colony does well. Alright, thanks for checking out Cole's Farm, everybody. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Ring the bell to receive notifications of future videos. And we'll check on the nuke in about a week. See if they used any natural resources or the food I'm about to give them to start drawing out the frames. Last time I checkerboarded a hive, they did excellent. They built out the frames, drew out the comb super fast, the queen started laying in them, and that colony took off. The population just boomed. So again, thanks for checking out the channel, everybody. Tune in next week for the follow-up video to see how the split, the nuke, is doing.